Do you want to take control of your social media? Are you a slave of your notifications? Are you ready to spend 54,750 hours of your life on your phone? I think I got your attention. I'm a social media manager and I do online marketing for a living. I was able to grow my Instagram page up to 20,000 followers in less than 8 months last year. After several trials and errors, I was able to take control of my social media. And now I want to share how I did it. By the end of this video, I promise you will have a brand new perspective about your social media and about your time. So relax, be patient and listen to the first part, because I'm gonna blow your mind. Hi, Alex here. On this channel I talk about tips and tricks on how to improve as a man. I feel that man needs to cooperate more and help each other. That's why I started this channel. I will post new videos every week in English. And also you can activate the subtitles in your language. I do have a disclaimer. This video is not about how to grow your social media platform. This video is about how to take control of your time while you are on your social media. I was lost. At some point I was obsessed. I was posting online twice a day. My life was all about Instagram. I end up spending my entire day time to learn, practice and create content. I was obsessed, I had no control. You know that you are in a trap when you lose control, like a slot machine in Vegas or cigarettes. The problem is that you think on a short-term basis. Just another attempt to win, just another cigarette, just another scroll for social media. After 30 minutes, you realize that you are dedicating too much time to something you were not interested in from the beginning. The reason why this is happening is because we are all searching for the short-term reward. The key word is short-term. Why is this happening to you? According to a 2010 survey conducted by the American Psychological Association, the lack of willpower is the #1 obstacle people face in achieving their goals. We all think of ourselves as very self-determined people, but most of the time we end up doing what is comfortable and give us immediate pleasure. Why? Because your brain is seeking for a reward. And this reward is called dopamine. Dopamine is the reason why you feel good eating chocolate or doing something fun or you like. But it's not just a chemical reward. The chemical isn't engineered to make us feel happy and content though. Its role is to stimulate us to action. And it does this by arousing us, sharpening our focus, and revving up our drive to do something to get your hands on the prize. This is how we are engineered as humans. But this made sense when we had to act quickly to survive, to hunt and fight for our own survival. You see the problem? It's not longer the case. We don't realize that the stress we feel isn't caused by not having the apple pie, pair of shoes, or a Candy Crush trophy. It's caused by the desire itself. It's dopamine's emotional tool for making sure we obey to its commands. It's how biology works to make sure the species continues to survive. Your brain doesn't give a damn about the bigger picture. It cares nothing about whether you're going to be happy 30 pounds heavier or $1,000 poorer. Its job is to identify promises of pleasure and raise red flags, even if pursuing them will entail risky, chaotic behavior and cause more problems than they are worth. This is especially problematic in today's modern world, which in many ways it's literally engineered to keep us always wanting more. They use the best minds to make us click and buy. Amazon interface is all about tests on what text and what graphics produce more revenue. Think about this. Will you still decide to stay on social media if you knew That you will end up spending 16 years, 8 hours a day without any interruption on it in your entire life? I don't think so. The second problem, time is more important than money. You don't value your time. If I ask you for 5 minutes of your time, it's not like asking you for $5, right? But how much time do you have, regardless of your bank account? Can you generate 30 more years of your life? I don't think so. If someone will ask you to pay $10 to let you watch your feed, you will pay more attention on how to spend that money, right? You will probably think of a better use of that money. There is no shortage of money on the planet Earth, but there is a limited amount of your time. Everybody has a clock. Seriously, this is the problem. You think that your time doesn't have any value, so you can waste it. But it's quite the opposite. In this world, if you don't have time, you have the same amount of problems as if you don't have enough money. Let me get back to social media. If you use your phone for 2 hours and a half a day, from 10 to 70 years old, how much time you will spend on it? I did the math for you. You will spend 54,750 hours of your life. It equals to 8 hours a day without interruption for 18 years. That's a massive amount of time. It's a massive investment. To become a doctor, you need to invest 16 to 20 years of your life in study, which is less. You could become a doctor with the time you stay on your phone. So do you have time? Do you really need someone that tells you what to do in order to do something else? 2 hours and a half a day for the rest of your life for social media can be invested in time instead, and you can become a doctor at the same time, the same amount of time. Although there's no shortage of money, time is limited. I promised I was going to shift your point of view with this video, and I think I did. I will not tell you how to turn off your notifications or install software to block your computer. If you understand this, you don't need it. Back to the story I was telling you at the beginning. Why I was able to solve the problem? Well, not because Stacy was kicking my ass, because I realized that my time had more value. So I figured out a way to achieve the same result, but without involving my time. I'm still growing on Instagram, but I'm not investing time. I have a partnership with a big company in the United States, and all I'm investing now is no more than 2 hours a week. Time has the same nature as money. You need to invest time the same way you invest money. So here's my solutions. I'm not a big fan of installing software to block myself. The only software I need is my mind. The first thing you need to do is to focus on the big picture. If you're seeking for a short-term reward, you will end up in trouble. By the way, this concept can be applied in several fields. With your girlfriend, with your diet, with your job. What is the big picture? What is my goal? Am I investing time in the right direction? I don't want to sound too negative about social media or about your phone. As a matter of fact, social media is a powerful tool. I love social media. Used in the right way, it can make your life very happy. But any tool needs some instructions on how to use it. To summarize, ask yourself, what is my goal? Invest your time like the way you invest your money. Am I investing time in the right direction? Don't get involved with the short-term dopamine reward. Use discipline to avoid getting caught on short-term rewards. I hope you find this video interesting. Do what pleases you more, but do it with a goal and the right mindset in order to not become a slave of electronics or a chemical reaction in your body. If you like this video, please subscribe and see you soon.